So, Caroline Rose, your father had many extraordinary moments as mayor of New York City. He was a true leader. He was a hero in America after 9/11. You lived in Gracie Mansion. You were growing up there, and now what you've seen. I mean, just to go through this, and it's not that you don't know this. I'm sorry, it's painful to list it off, but this is what's happened. He's been disbarred in New York and Washington, facing election interference cases in Georgia and Arizona, filing for bankruptcy. He owes the two election workers in Georgia $148 million of dollars. He's being forced to sell your family home in New York City to pay, a small amount of money for those debts. So, Caroline Rose, how much do you blame Trump for all of this?
As I said in my article, I think everyone does need to be accountable for their own actions. And there was some coverage of my article saying I'm blaming Trump. And I want to be clear that I do believe that everyone needs to be accountable for their own actions. But right now, the biggest threat to our country is Trump. So I think it's important to look at the culture that he has created and the way in which he has refused to accept that he lost the 2020 election and get everybody to compromise their values, do anything just to keep him in power, and attack citizens like Ruby Freeman and Shay Moss.
Caroline Rose, do you fear your dad will ultimately go to prison?
I mean, of course, that's a terrible thing to think about, and it is a fear, and I don't like to think about it. I try to focus on the future, and I know that we don't have a future as a country, at least not in any recognizable form, if we do not vote for Kamala Harris, because Trump has already made it very clear he's going to try to do the exact same thing in 2024. He is going to try to say that he won this election no matter what the actual result is. So we need to get out there and vote so that it is indisputable.